So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you why did I quit McDonald's. It's been like a week now. I have a series of 6 topics on why did I actually quit McDonald's. And I only worked there for a month. I didn't work there for very long. My plan was I was gonna work until like a year and then leave, but after the overall experience is not that great. So first, okay, my overall experience at McDonald's was not good. And me working there as an employee, me coming and applying to your company, and how you treat me is not right. And easily running over me, because for me, I'm not a person that's like disrespectful when it comes to adults. If an adult is talking to me, like, I would make sure not to say anything. But when it came to, I had to get myself quiet sometimes, because I wouldn't try to be acting like the other kids who be disrespecting them and having a whole argument with them. That wasn't me. So the first topic is orientation was unorganized. So we had 3 days of orientation. The first day, they just made sure we had our social security card, and then our permanent ID, make sure we have available time to work and everything, and then show the person rules and procedures on a video. That was the first day. The second day orientation was Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And on Tuesday they had nothing ready. They didn't have nothing ready at all, and they didn't have the clothes or anything like that. So we literally had to go ahead and leave home. And I literally took a lift that day to get there. So I literally called my mom and told her to come pick me up. Then on Thursday, we came there. Didn't have 138, which is the one I worked at. And they didn't have our uniform, like our shirt and a hat. They lost it. And it's a good thing, one of the guys, he said that I remember seeing them here. And then they just give like a random shirt and then a hat. They showed us what to do. They talked about the videos and stuff. And then we came under to actually see what we're supposed to be doing. And we came under to actually to train. And when we did, we didn't know what to do, because we were just standing there doing nothing. Like, we had no idea what to do. No one knew what to do. One of the managers could be orientation is at Salem Road, if you're wondering. One of the managers got mad at us and told us to get all the trainees off the floor. We got off the floor. We sat there until 7. Mind you, orientation is just from 5 to 9. We sat there from 5 to 7 around that time, waiting, and then they finally put it back on, and we still know what we were doing. So the girl came and got us and showed us the back of the store and what it might look like for the back of your store too, the freezer and everything like that. So I said, okay. And then she told us that night, she said, sign out so y'all can get paid for your training. We got paid for training. And then that night she told us to go ahead and make sure y'all get y'all schedule from your actual store that you be actually working at, would be 138, which I'll be working at. And I went that Friday and went to go get my stuff, but they didn't have the schedule ready for me. She was going to come back tomorrow, which was Saturday, the next day. Came back Saturday, she didn't still had it done. That Sunday, she texted me, can you work from 3 to 10? And I said, is it possible I could change to a different day? Or work, not a different day. Work in the morning or something, because like my mom, I was not going to go to church because my mom was in Jamaica. If there's no train ready, I can get this to church. And she's like, no. So I said, okay. That was really a red flag already. And I came in that day, 3 to 10 actually. And I came in that day and I had no training. What I mean by I had no training, when I came in, they didn't know what to do or they put me on front counter. They said, okay, this is what you have to do and stuff like that. But sometimes I needed help because I wasn't really familiar with what to do. Sometimes I ask employees for help. Sometimes when I ask the other employees for help, none of them want to help me or they act like they knew what to do, but then they messed up on trying to do. And mind you, there's a customer that's waiting and trying to get the job done. And then sometimes I call the manager get mad at me for asking for help. And then the second thing is some employees' attitude. There's like two or three girls that actually was very nice to me, and like whenever I asked for help, they actually helped me. They helped me what to do, and I think I can help. They help me make sure I get it right and everything. But the majority of the employees were actually very mean. When I asked them for help, they didn't mess up what I'm trying to do, or they wouldn't even want to help me, and they'll get the manager. And I'm like, I asked you for help. And sometimes when it comes to the fries, I'll have to go to the fries. They would mess up what I'm doing for the fries. When the fries are not done yet, they get the fries and put in, instead of the ones that are already in the large can, they put in the medium and mess up the fry and have the fries on the floor. And I get in trouble for having the fries all over the floor, which would be not my fault. So I just did nothing. Number 4, the cleanliness. The cleanliness was not that good because sometimes the fries would go on the floor. I would get in trouble for the fries being on the floor, but sometimes it's that my responsibility. It's their responsibility, and I would get in trouble for it. And then there's also a lady she's supposed to be on the clock. She's either eating a Slim Jerky, then she's touching her hair, and then put her hair in a ponytail, and then go back on the grill. And I'm like, you're supposed to be washing your hands, we're not supposed to be doing while you're on the clock. But I would get in trouble if I did something like that. And that's basically the cleanliness. It's like it was kind of like a ghetto kind of cleanliness, and that's what I was trying to say. Number 4, the unfairness. There was a lack of unfairness because there's employees that have been there like for a while, and they are more nicer to them than me because since I came there, I'm new, and they treat me like as I'm new. Oh, you don't know what you're doing, not supposed to do like stuff like that. But when I ask for help, I get in trouble for asking for help, or when I don't know what I just want to ask a question, make sure I'm doing it correctly, they told me to just get off that part and go somewhere else. And they'll be switching me multiple times, other things, like switching me to different things, switching me for things that once I get used to something, they switch me to another thing, and then it messes me up. And there was a time where they didn't know where to put me because I'm really good at front counter. Once I get a hang of front counter, I gotta understand what to do. They come up to me to other things. They're like, oh, what do we do with her? So at that point, I was already a red flag. Number 5, the manager's attitude. We had like around 4 or 3 managers. There was a guy, but he wasn't there often as much. And then there was 3 girls, 3 women. Majority of them were ghetto. They was not. Their attitude was like very disrespectful, and they treated me like I don't know what I'm doing, which I don't. But I act like I am doing something, and I act like what they want to do, and because if I do something, they would get mad at me for it. So I said, okay. So then, what comes to the unfairness was because whenever I'm used to something, they would take me off of it. So basically, this is what happened. It was Friday, right? Friday, I worked from 10 to 2. That Friday it was peaceful. Everything was peaceful until it was time for me to clock out. It was time for me to clock out. I made sure the lobby was clean, and then I took care of all the customers already. I checked the time. It was 2:01. So I said, okay. And then I asked customers that I already took their orders. I said, did I already take out orders already? They said, yeah, we're just waiting for our food. I said, okay then. So then I went to the manager. There was like 3 managers that's like literally they're talking, right? And I went to them, and then I said, it's time for me to clock out now. It's 2:00. It's time for me to go clock out. She looked at the lobby. She saw a whole pack of customers there. And then she looked at me, and she said to me, you're not leaving because there's still customers that are waiting for you to take their orders. I went back over there to the front counter. And when I went back over to the front counter, I heard laughing. I looked over. The three lady managers were laughing at me. So I just went to go finish to take the order. And then that lady came over to me. She said, I'll take over. She said to my ear while the customer was taking his order, she said to me, that doesn't mean that you work short hours. You have to be fair. You're being unfair to other people who are working long hours. And I was like, okay. I said, okay then. Then she said, I need you to go back and go ahead and stock up the cups and bring them over here. So I went to go do that. And then when I went over there to the very back and stuck at the cup and stuck them, all of a sudden tears just came from my eyes. And the manager's daughter came to me and she said, those are grown adults. They shouldn't be laughing at you like that. And the fact that they're grown adults actually laughing at you is that they're not being fair. They're ones who are not being fair. And then after she asked me how old are you? What grade are you in? I said, I'm in college. She said, yeah, you are technically the same age around them. They should not be treating you like that. And that was not being, that's not how they're supposed to do that. And I said, thank you so much. And she said, you're welcome. So she said, hope you have a rest of your day. And then I went out, and then some people who I said very nice to me, they looked at me, they knew something was wrong. They said, what's going on? I told them what happened. They said they're not supposed to be doing that. That's what they're not supposed to, that was not right for what supposed to be doing. And then this girl, she came, I clocked out. I went to go put the cups in there, and then I told them I could go clock out. I went to go clock out. I sat there waiting because my mom left. My mom was waiting for me. My mom worked from home. So when she come to me, she got pissed me up. So I was probably clocked out around 2 o'clock, right? I didn't clock on until 2:30 something. And my mom was there waiting for me. And I called her to see if she was waiting. She said, yeah, I was there waiting for you, but you took too long. I had to go ahead and leave. So I had to literally go call my sister and ask her if she can come pick me up. So I literally have to wait a whole another couple more minutes because of that. But there's no problem. It's just that because I was supposed to been clocked out, but then yet they took so long. And then they didn't clock out yet. So then after that, I said, okay. And then I was like, all of a sudden tears was coming from my eyes. I'm there panicking, getting upset. But they weren't seeing me panicking. I'm like crying in tears. The lady came up to, not the manager, a lady came up to me. And then she said to me, are you okay? I said, no, I'm not okay. And I told her what's going on, what happened. She said, what time do you work tomorrow? That was probably Saturday. I said, from 11 to 4. She said, ew. I said, yeah. So that night, me and my mom did a resignation letter, typed up a resignation letter, and then after that, we typed the resignation letter, and I washed in my shirt and my hat that night, and that morning, we went to FedEx to print out the resignation letter, put it in an envelope, and then me and my mom both went up to my job, and we asked them, where's the manager? They said they looked it around like scams and like they don't know where the manager is. And then they finally got the manager, and the manager came up to the front the front thing, and then my mom handed her the resignation letter, and then I handed the shirt and then the hat. And my mom said that my daughter had like a very bad experience here. She would not be working here anymore. And then after that, she said, I'm taking this to corporate. It was like the head thing of the thing. And after that, we just walked out. That was my technically last day of working there. And number 6, the managers literally get mad at me for things that's not my control. Things like employees who like have dropped it to the floor, won't be my control. I'll get in trouble for it, and I was basically mostly getting yelled at for stuff that wasn't my control or wasn't my fault, or was the employee's fault, and I get in trouble for it. And they was technically unfair to me since I'm new there, and they'll just put me in a lower place because they didn't know where to put me. So I just quit, and yeah. Well, that's basically my overall experience at McDonald's. If you get more deep in the story of what happened, or I say more story times, I would say what happened, I can do that for y'all guys. So hope this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit bell notification, I'll be able to post a video, and see you guys next time for another video. So yeah, bye.